Good afternoon, John. We're about to get 11 inches of snow, so think of your friends up here in Illinois today, please.
That's why Illinois is a good place to be from. I've realized that over the last 10 years.
Can you address at all, John, where we are with the development of the COT-like car for the Nationwide Series?
It's in progress. It's probably where the the Sprint Cup COT car was a year and a half ago. It's very close to be to start some track testing with it. The manufacturers and our engineers at the Research and Development Center currently are thrashing on body designs and matching up some of the aero numbers so that stays in check. The chassis is basically a duplicate of what we're currently using in the Sprint Cup Series, and that helps the teams. It'll roll over a lot of technology that the Cup teams have already learned, as well as put a more common type piece, if you will, in the market so that prices stay in check. The availability is much better. It's not starting all over, if you will. So once the manufacturers and our aero engineers and everybody get closer to, which they're gaining every day. We've already been in the wind tunnel with the car 2 or 3 times. But as they finalize some of that stuff to where we get a final shape and a final surface, if you will, then it'll be ready to start handing over to the teams and actually doing some track testing with it.
As a follow-up, obviously I know there's a lot to get going in that development of that car. Would you see a rollout kind of a way the COT Cup car was, or maybe a full blast to roll the car out completely on a full schedule in the Nationwide Series?
Obviously, a lot of that, the rollout for that car depends on input from the Nationwide team owners, as well as the timeline of when we feel like the car is actually ready for competition. Everybody, again, is working very hard on the project now, but to pinpoint it is to say that it'll be ready for Daytona in '09, for example, or Chicago in July of '09. It's kind of difficult to do yet. Because the time that has to be spent in the development of the car is not completed yet. So as that timeline gets closer, the wick will get turned up as far as conversations with the Nationwide owners and NASCAR on what would be a good or a better plan on how to introduce the car. It could be done clean slate. It could be done half season. It could be done a little bit of mix of racetracks, similar to the way we approach the Sprint Cup Series, but that part of the project we haven't come to yet.
Thanks, John.